Welcome to round 3 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of May 24th. I'm Nicole Erdix, and I'm here with Terry Morrow.
Hello.
And Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
We're moms of teens and young adults, and when it comes to parenting, we've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. But we're still waiting for that day when we'll reach the finish line and have no further need to lay down in a dark room with a wet rag over our eyes worrying about something or other. Wednesday is complaint day here on Parenting Roundabout, and today we are talking about being cheugy. And in case you're wondering, that's spelled C-H-E-U-G-Y. Cheugy.
Is it positive or negative?
It's kind of like, somebody explained it as kind of a version of basic, like if you're basic, but at the same time, it also refers to an outdated fad. So, but only if you still use it. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So, for example, if you have a t-shirt or anything that says girl boss on it, you're cheugy. If you have Ugg boots, that's cheugy.
Really?
If you are a Disney adult.
Warm.
If you're a Disney adult, that's cheugy. Oh, anything with a wooden sign, like from Target or Home Goods or whatever, that says like, gather, or live, laugh, love, or home is where the heart is, that's cheugy. And also, if you have a merchandise from The Office, Harry Potter, or Star Wars, that's also considered cheugy. So, do you understand what the word is?
I guess, but I still don't quite know. Does this mean like delightfully retro and fun, or does this mean fusty and kind of pathetic?
This means like I'm, looking down on you because you're cheugy.
All right. Mm-hmm. So it's negative.
It's
in which
judgmental.
Case I say, I'm going to wear my warm Uggs because I like them, and I don't care what you think, is what I would say. Although I don't have Uggs. I have fake Uggs from L.L. Bean, but...
So what made me think about talking about this on our podcast is because we use Skype to help facilitate our podcast process. And people who use Skype are apparently cheugy.
What?
Yes.
So or maybe means Skype, smart and thrifty in that context.
Or maybe the actual platform of Skype is cheugy, but then that would make us cheugy users. So then we're cheugy.
Like,
do you know what I'm saying?
Because you should be FaceTiming or something?
Well, Skype is kind of out. Like, it's not like the, people...
I did not know
More
that.
More bandwidth for us, yes.
I didn't know that a service like that could be considered, like, trendy or not trendy.
Apparently, Instagram is cheugy.
Oh, well, is there a degree to which when you are, I don't know, say 61 going on 62, you get to be cheugy and there's no shade to it?
It's like, it's acceptable to be cheugy?
I believe I am in the cheugy time of life, and so...
Well, okay, so what do you have in your house, or what do you enjoy that would be considered cheugy?
I think the question would be, is there anything that is not? And the answer would be no. No, there's not. Thank you very much.
Because there's
From
some things
Skype
that you
to
probably
graphic
have.
T-shirts to your Keurig. I bet Keurigs are cheugy.
Oh, I bet they are.
K-cups.
Okay, but you might have some
finding
stuff,
things that are
Terry,
cheugy now and doing them on purpose.
There might be some stuff that is like retro cool though that you have. It's old, but it's retro and cool.
But isn't that like at risk of becoming cheugy at any moment?
Yeah.
It might
think
be.
The line between retro cool and cheugy is in the eye of the beholder, or the eye of the snarker. Really, not a hard and fast division.
I don't know. I mean, you could always run it by TikTok and see what they say.
If you're doing it, it's cheugy, I think is the way it works.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of like anything in 2014, 15, maybe even before that. Anything in that era, from what I gather.
Oh, goodness.
So, Catherine, do you have anything that's cheugy?
Yeah, I have Ugg boots because it's cold here and they keep you warm. I also have Hunter rain boots. I bet those are Cheugy. I'm thinking.
Totally.
But they're also like, keep your feet dry. And a little tip I learned from Sherry at Young House Love, you buy an Ugg insert, like an insole, and you put it in your Hunter boot, and then your feet are not just dry, they're also warm.
Wow,
So,
that's a concept.
I'll keep my Ugg boots. Thank you very much. I don't have anything that says girl boss, and I have very few graphic t-shirts.
Do you have wooden signs?
We do have one wooden sign, and we are not the kind of family that has wooden signs, but we do have one. And my husband bought it at TJ Maxx.
Oh, no!
So that's totally Cheugy, I'm sure.
How about the chevron pattern?
I personally don't have anything chevron pattern. My daughter did have a bedspread, but, she gave it up because she's not Cheugy.
Right.
So.
I disapprove of this whole discussion.
That's why we're complaining about it. That's why we're talking about it on a Wednesday, Terry. I
disapprove of something from 2014 being embarrassingly retro. It was 7 years ago. Come on.
It's perfectly good.
I'm wearing things from the 80s still. I am so Cheugy that I'm back to not being Cheugy. I'm on the other side of Cheuginess.
What was that quote on Twitter that you saw, Catherine, about Cheugy?
It was like, Cheugy is basic with creaking joints, I think.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Which made me think of, several years ago, my daughter for Halloween wanted to dress up as a basic girl. And I'm like, how in the world is that going to look like a costume to anyone but you? No one's going to know what that means because you are basic, is what I was basically saying to her. But not in a mean way, just that's...
Okay, here's a list here of, here's 10 things to look for to find out if you are indeed Cheugy. So just answer yes or no. You all ready? Mm-hmm. You use herbal essence shampoo.
No.
Terry?
No, I use the 99-cent VO5 shampoo. I have a bottle that I bought 2 years ago, and I'm still using it. It's awesome value.
We heard this one before. This was on the original list. Girl Boss Energy.
Nope.
Oh, cheesy hashtags and captions like, I did a thing, or take me back, or life's a beach.
I'm not organized enough to add those to things.
Yeah, no.
If I had thought about it, I might have.
You love Disney and you're an adult. Oh, jean jackets are apparently Cheugy.
Oh, yeah. I have a denim jacket.
I do,
but
too.
I wear my band spirit jacket instead.
I don't know this one here. The Garden State soundtrack.
Oh, that's a movie.
That was a movie with what's his name from Scrubs,
Zach Braff. I liked that movie, and it has a good soundtrack. So I guess
wasn't that one he said something like "the shins will save your life" or something like that, and people have been making fun of him ever since.
Probably.
I don't know. So we got the graphic tees, the decorative wooden signs, the Dunder Mifflin merch. Oh, Axe body spray.
No,
that's teenage boys wear. Preteen boys wear that, right?
Yeah. So do any men in your house have Axe body spray that make them Cheugy?
My men don't do scent. They just stink. Maybe they'll use soap. And shaving
if we're
cream.
lucky.
My husband smells like shaving cream and the garlic he puts in the food he cooks. Just the way a man should.
Yeah.
And my son, well, let's not talk about what he smells like, but it ain't Axe.
Yeah. So anyway, now everybody's up on Cheugy and what it means.
Maybe we're not that Cheugy after all. We're like too old to be Cheugy.
We spit on your Cheugy. We were Cheugy while you were still in short pants.
Exactly.
I'm wearing short pants right now.
Yeah.
Many decades ago. Well, Grandma does not approve of all this talk, but I'm going to cut it off. Is it cheugy to end your podcast in a snit? That will be what we're doing right now. That's it for today's round 3. Tune in tomorrow when we'll obsess about secret handshakes, and then on Friday to see what we've come up with for our Roundabout Roundup picks this week. Find all our episodes on parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat, and we're going to put in some obnoxious hashtags on our posts just to be cheugy
on Instagram, face. Nonetheless.
Girl power.
Awesome.